Hey guys, this is going to be a guidance reading to choose from either piles 1, 2 or 3. Also, if you've clicked on this video, please like, share and subscribe, and remember to turn the bell on to be notified every time I upload. Not only that, if you are part of my tribe, if you are following me and subscribed to my YouTube, please check out the community tab. There is a poll up to do with what type of readings you would like to see. So if any of them are specific to you and they are what you would like to see, please press one of the options on the poll, because that helps me out and then I know kind of what my audience is looking for at the moment. If there is something that you're looking for that isn't currently on the poll, then please comment on the poll and write anything specific that you would like in a pick a card reading or collective reading, or even a healing or Reiki healing. I do actually plan to get back to doing the Reiki healings on my channel soon. It's just a matter of energy. I've got a 5-month-old, so some days I'd want to do nothing. Okay, and please check out my Etsy shop and my new Instagram blog, and in the future there's going to be more to come with that to do with the psychic readings and certain platforms, but currently I'm just using YouTube and Instagram for my blog. Okay guys, let's get started with your guidance reading. Okay, so group 1, that's a piece of my hair. This is your guidance reading. Right, for someone, because there was a lot of my hair in that reading there, someone might be overcoming alopecia or something, some sort of skin condition where they've lost their hair or they've been picking their hair or something like that due to an I don't know how to say it. If you've got it, you'll know what I mean by that word that I can't say. Some sort of medical illness. I do see that improving for you, or it could actually be caused by some sort of anxiety that you've got going on. If you are struggling with anxiety at the moment, the guidance is look towards your diet and what you're ingesting and what you're putting into your body. Because certain foods with high histamine can actually trigger stuff within our body that makes us more anxious and more prone to allergies. If you're someone that suffers with hay fever, for instance, and you eat a lot of high allergen food, it's going to make your hay fever or your allergies worse. I'm also hearing for someone there's a need to cut out dairy, or keep a food diary and see what it is that is triggering you health wise, and through doing that you'll be able to look at that food diary and work out key points of times, places, foods, drinks that are making you not feel so good. So then you'll be able to, clean up your diet and cut that out, or at least reduce that within your diet, and you'll feel a lot better. So there's a lot of purple energy here. So working with the colour purple, working with your third eye and your crown chakra is very important right now. Your dreams are going to be of significant. The moon cycle, here we have a full moon, so the moon cycles are going to be very significant. Also birds, we have the hummingbird. I think these are probably like eagles or like birds of prey, and then we have birds here, which could also represent like air energy, so there could be strong air placements within your astrological chart. Also the next air season could be very significant for you. I'm not totally sure when it is. Oh, Gemini season, isn't it? So that's end of May, I believe. Someone could be Gemini or have strong dominant Gemini placements. Twins could also be of significance. Someone could be finding out that their relative, their sister, their cousin or something is having twins. That's just a message for 1 or 2 of you. Okay, so your guidance, we have the waxing moon. It says the energy is gaining momentum. So right now within your life, there's something that is gaining momentum. Things are going to start speeding up for you. If you have felt stagnant within your mind, body and spirit, within your love life, within your career, whatever it is that you felt stagnant in, you're about to see a major shift, a major rebirth. This could even be within yourself. It could even be to do with how you view yourself and your body, because I'm seeing like someone working out or running or jogging or doing some sort of a fitness. So that's another thing. If you have felt in stagnant energy, what you can do to speed things up is actually exercise, because exercise works as a release. It also enhances and releases endorphins, which is the feel-good energies within our feel-good chemicals within our body. So the more you wish to speed something up, if you do some sort of exercise, it will actually help you with your manifestations. It will speed things up for you, and it will help you to feel better. But yes, the energy is gaining momentum. Things are going to be shifting and moving forward. 38 could be significant. 888, you could be seeing angel number 888. That number also, to me, represents new beginnings, blessings, and receiving some sort of material wealth. You could be life path 3, 4, or 5. Something could happen on the 3rd of April, and also for this group, Easter's going to be very important. So we have 𝓂𝓾𝓏, initiation. Again, so 𝓂𝓾𝓏 is, I actually use 𝓂𝓾𝓏. I make 𝓂𝓾𝓏 tea and do 𝓂𝓾𝓏 ceremonies like for myself. You might be called to go to a 𝓂𝓾𝓏 ceremony or even invest in 𝓂𝓾𝓏. 𝓂𝓾𝓏 is pure form raw chocolate. You want high grade quality, and basically you can work with this chocolate as a way to, it reduces blood pressure. It helps you to get focused and concentrated, and it also works like coffee does, so it gives you energy, and it's a lot more better for you, and I believe it lowers your cholesterol and it helps to burn fat, and all of that is brilliant. I'm talking from personal experience, but you can use 𝓂𝓾𝓏 as a way to help you focus. If you are someone that struggles with your focus or motivation or procrastination, or if you have ADD or ADHD, 𝓂𝓾𝓏 is really good for helping to kind of settle the mind and ground you, as opposed to caffeine, which is, you know, it has its good and bad, you know, elements to it. I would personally say go with 𝓂𝓾𝓏 as opposed to coffee, although I have been known to use both because I like mixing them together. But yes, so 𝓂𝓾𝓏 would be a very good healing medicine you could use right now. But if you can't get your hands on 𝓂𝓾𝓏, or if you don't want to do that, the simple message here is all about initiation. You are being initiated into something right now. You're being initiated into something that you care about, I'm hearing. Maybe you're standing up for yourself. Maybe you're going towards some sort of love or heart's desire. And here, this reminds me of a door. I'm also seeing corn and wheat, which can represent fertility and money and abundance and the flow. So you're coming into a time of flow as the energy is gaining momentum, and you're opening something up. So here it reminds me of like a lock and a key, or it reminds me of a door or a portal opening up. So you're opening something up to go into this initiation, to go into this higher level of awareness of yourself and your surroundings. And then here we also have, well, we have like the shaman having the 𝓂𝓾𝓏 tea. So for some of you, you might even be called to have certain teas that can help you feel energized. Like yogi teas, they're really good. You can get all different types. You get the, like, oh, I can't remember what they're called now, but you can get different ones for different ailments or to feel better. That might be something that you feel called to, but you can also work with tea and herbs to bring forth your kind of manifestations and also make yourself to feel better. Then also, I think, is that a hummingbird? I believe it's a hummingbird. So for some of you, you could be singers, you could be performers, you could be comedians, you could be someone that has a really good sense of self, or you have a really nice speaking voice. You're like a storyteller. People listen to you. Or you're coming into this initiation where you're finding your voice, you're finding yourself, and you're opening up like a flower bud, and people are going to listen. Here, this card reminds me of the magician, right? So she is doing some sort of water divination. So you could use water as a way to use you could use water divination as a way to open up your psychic insight, and as a way to see into the future, or see what it is that you need to see that has been hidden. She's cooling down her power, and she's collecting her energy, and she's making some sort of divination mixture as a way to see something. You are about to be shown something. You can also work with candle magic as well. or just use candles for protection. So this says it is easy to love and accept the light side of yourself. That's what I said here, love. It takes courage to acknowledge and love the darker side. Yeah, so there could be some with this initiation. You could be going through, for some of you, it could be like a dark night of the soul. For some of you, you could be coming out of depression, bad health, or you're working on your limiting beliefs, or you're working with your subconscious with a therapist or counsellor, or yourself. Maybe you're going on a shamanic journey and you're collecting soul fragments that have been left in other realms, other timelines, from your past, from your childhood, from past relationships. You can also YouTube how to do that. I recommend working with a practitioner or a highly qualified person that knows what they're doing. If you're doing any sort of shamanic rituals, journeying, soul fragmentation or shadow work, you can get workbooks on this, you can YouTube this, you can email with me if you would like help with this. I do offer life coaching services, intuitive life coaching, as well as Reiki healing and tarot readings. But yeah, anyway, so right now you're going through this initiation to balance out your light and dark sides. The energy is gaining momentum as you come into union with yourself. 11:11 on the clock. As you come into union with yourself, everything within your life will start to come into balance. Your health is very key right now, and so is your mind. Please work with teas, herbal teas, or cocoa, or something that can kind of help you to open up more. If you don't want to use those kind of herbal remedies, then work with water divination, scrying, candle magic, spell work, candle spell work. Of course, call in your protective energy, call in your protective guides, work with the white pillar of light, all of that. Make sure you protect yourself before you do any of this work. But yeah, you're calling back yourself, you're calling back your voice, you're calling back your power, you're recognizing who you are. You have like a warrior spirit. You're like my warriors from the past life, my warrior kings or queens. And maybe some of you in past lives were teachers or healers, or you ran some sort of tribal group, and you might feel called back towards that, or some sort of humanitarian work where you can help people that are less fortunate in the future. That is just for some of you. But as you awaken to yourself, as you call back your voice, as you speak up for yourself, as you integrate both the light and dark aspects of yourself, because we all have them, you're going to feel at one with yourself, and your health, your mind, your body and spirit will improve, and so will your relationships. Okay, anyway guys, that was your reading. If you found this helpful at all, please let me know down in the comments. It really does help out me to pretty much keep going, and helps out my algorithms and my channel. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading with me or any of my other services, feel free to check out my Etsy store, or email me, or if you'd like to leave me a gift donation, then please do. I will link that all in the description box and comment section. Have a beautiful, lovely, blessed day, guys. Bye bye. Hello group 2, so this is your guidance. Okay, first off, I'm hearing masks and I'm hearing mirrors. Who's wearing a mask? False perceptions. You're not seeing certain things clearly right now, or other people are presenting themselves in a false way. They're showing you a false narrative of themselves with the masks here. Someone's showing you something cannot be in their true self, or this in fact could be you. I'm hearing right now you actually need to trust yourself, and you need to trust your intuition. Don't trust what is being presented to you from another person, or even towards yourself. If you have been coming from like a defeative mindset, a negative mindset, you don't trust those thoughts, those lower vibrational energies. Like here it's like we have the cloud coming in. Like it's like this is your mind, right? Or this is some sort of situation in your life, and this darkness is trying to come in and eat away at you or take away from you. Or here with the mountains in the back, and mountains can represent, needing to overcome struggles. There's something within your life you're not quite seeing clearly yet. So we have the South Node. The South Node is all about our past life. The North Node is all about our soul's destiny in this life, in astrology. So your South Node, there's something from your past life that is currently impacting your current reality. If you would like help with this to understanding your past life, I do offer that as a reading on my Etsy shop, or feel free to just YouTube it, like pick a card readings on past lives. Or if you'd like to see a past life reading, pick a card on my channel, please let me know in the comment section. But yeah, your self node is all about your past, and things you went through in your past, your what you succeeded in, your trials, your tribulations, what you went through, who you was, what you overcame. And anything that was unhealed in that past life then comes through in your next life until it's healed and worked through, and you've learned the lessons essentially. And until you learn those lessons, you keep repeating them. So it says, don't let your past hold you back. Also here we have the blue aqua. Someone might be an Aquarius or a Pisces. That might be significance. Oh, also, okay, so we have what looks to be like a spider web. Someone could have a fear of spiders, or webs could be quite important for you. I'm also hearing web of lies. Someone fed you a web of lies. It says, don't let your past hold you back. You are not a victim, and you are not your past, whether it was your past life or this life. You are who you'll choose to become. You are not your past. What was done to you, what was said to you, that is not who you are. Rise above it, release it. Don't let your past hold you back, because you're destined for something better. You're destined to be happy and live a life full of virtue and goodness. And, you know, when we help ourselves, we help others. And when we're kind to ourselves and others, it in turn gets invested back towards us. So release the past and let it go. Definitely looking to get in a past life reading, or YouTubing past life stuff. So my child is crying, so hang on, because I just need to go get him. Okay, my baby. Oh, so yeah, my baby's in my arms right now. So for some of you, this could be in a child healing. This could be you needing to heal mother and father wounds from a past life, and needing to connect back to your inner child so you feel better. So here we have the skull cap. I'm not sure what skull cap it is. You can look that up and look at the healing properties. It says stillness. Right now there is sorry, I'm out of breath. Got up really quickly. Stillness. Right now, meditate or focus on something. Read a book, do some art, go for a walk, do something in nature, do something with animals, do something that brings you to a state of peace. Because right now, you're clouded in darkness. Something is clouded in darkness or pain, and you need to find your center. You need to ground yourself. Scorpio. Okay, right, so Scorpios represent something that have a harder shell, and they have a stinger as a way to protect themselves. They look mean and they look scary, but at the end of the day, they're only small, but they have a sting, and it can kill you. So that can stand for your own mind, your own negative thoughts, or someone else's words. And there's a need to get still and reflect and release what no longer serves you, whether it be from past life, this life, or even just your own mindset. And then here we have two faces, and it's being split in two. So there's some sort of soul. I think if you YouTube soul fragmentation meditation, and work on pulling back the lost parts of yourself, it will help you to feel a lot more connected to yourself. Also, I'm hearing cord cutting. Do a cord cutting from your past life, from your past self, from past relationships, people, do a cord cutting, and you'll feel a lot more cleaner within your energy. Scorpio season could be significant. Someone could be a Scorpio. I'm also hearing if you've got any sage or Palo Santo or incense, please cleanse your energy. Do it daily for the next 7 days. Also, listen to high frequency music. So theta healing brainwaves. You can YouTube it. It will help you to cleanse your energy and to feel better within yourself, particularly if this is in, you know, the mental realms. But not only that, if you really are struggling with your mental health right now, please reach out to a healthcare provider or someone that you can trust. I also see the horse is your spirit animal right now, so you can work with the horse, or call on the horse when you want to feel protected. Also, this card represents some sort of journey, going on some sort of journey, or going on some sort of walk, and it's going to help you to feel a lot more calmer within yourself, and a lot more collected. So it says, honor your soul's path and step into your authentic self. Let your intuition inform your pathway. Yeah, so right now there's a lot of fear going on. There's a lot of, you know, pain or darkness or a lot of lies. And when we connect to ourselves, when we find the stillness within, we connect to our higher self, we connect to our soul. We are then going to be able to be guided by our intuition to see our path, to see our next step. So the key message for you guys is to get still. Get still within your mind, get still within your life. I would say look into getting a past life reading done and see what needs to be addressed there, because there's definitely something within your past life that you're carrying. And also inner child healing would be very key for this group. But you don't have to do this alone, and there are support networks out there. There are many people that are going through a lot of different things at this moment, or have experienced similar stuff, so you're not alone if you are struggling right now. I'm also hearing you could work with lavender, growing the plant or buying the plant, or just having some sort of lavender spray. Using aromatherapy could be very healing for this group. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave your reading here. Please let me know if you found this helpful in the comment section. It helps me out so much because it helps my algorithm, it helps me to keep going. Please like, share and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading with me or any of my other services, feel free to contact via email, or my Etsy. And if you'd like to leave me a gift donation, I will link everything down in the comment section or the description box. Have a beautiful, lovely day guys. Bye bye. Hi group 3, this is your guidance reading. You could have strong water placements, you could have an affinity with the sea or the water, you could like having a hot bath or a shower. I'm hearing for this group working with Epsom salt baths would be very good, very healing, very cleansing for you. I'm also hearing if you're female, you might be going through your time of the month at the moment. So here we have the womb. Make sure you are getting enough iron at the moment and drinking enough water, and make sure you're getting enough rest, particularly if you're really exhausted. So we have the crab energy, and crabs can be found at sea. So I feel like the guidance right now is there's something going to be found at sea, metaphorically. You're going to find something. You're going to go out to sea and find something. You're going on a voyage and you find something sacred. This could be an aspect of yourself. This could literally be you find something, a trinket on the floor or something, or you have some sort of an epiphany or realization. So we have full moon in Cancer. So the full moon in Cancer could be significant to you. Also the next full moon, is it on the 6th or is that the new moon? I can't remember. The next full moon will be really significant for you. It says a personal issue reaches resolution. I mean, that's literally self-explanatory. If you've been going through something at the moment, if you've had a falling out with someone, if you've been having money issues, work difficulties within yourself, whatever this personal issue within yourself is, you will reach resolution. It is going to work out for you. You don't need to worry. All is good. I'm hearing Spirit say all is good. You don't need to worry. Okay, I'm also hearing with Motherwort, connect to your grandmother, whether it be your great grandmother that you never met. She is one of your spirit guides. it could be a grandmother that you knew or that you didn't know. They want to connect to you right now. They have some guidance for you. How you can connect to your grandmother is going to be very personal to you. It could be, for some of you, you go to a tree and you connect to your grandmother that way. Or it could be that you light a candle and you call on your grandmother's energy to connect to her. It could be that you look at a picture or a piece of jewellery or hold a piece of jewellery. You will connect to this person, this feminine figure, in whatever way you find necessary for you that connects to you. But she has a message for you, and it's going to be of importance. Sorry if you can hear squeaking in the background. I'm holding my child. So yeah. So 13 could be significant. I'm also hearing for this group you could have witch ancestry, or one of my readings on my channel, one of the witch occult readings. There could be a message in there for you. Just type in, I think, like, I don't know, shaman healing or witch, pick a card for my channel, and I think something will come up. There will be something in one of those readings for you if you feel called to. You could be seeing angel number 333. You could be waking up at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. You could be life path 1, 3 or 11. So we have the herb motherwort, and it represents strength. So right now, you're finding your strength. You're finding your feet, essentially. You're finding out how strong you actually are. Think of the womb and the mother maiden crone, and all the cycles the mother maiden crone has to go through in order to become the crone. Here, she is the crone. You're gaining your strength right now to transcend, essentially, to gain strength in whatever situation this is, to reach some sort of resolve within yourself. We also have the lion. Lions or tigers could be significant. And we have her heart, a heart portal. Because of her hands, it represents to me healing. You might feel called to work with a Reiki practitioner or a pranic practitioner to heal your heart. I also have heart chakra meditations. No, I don't have heart chakra Reiki healings on my channel that you might feel called to do. Working with the ocean as well, because here we have the water. So working with water energy, spending time in the sea, around the sea, by some sort of water. Yeah, also look up the spirit animal, the lion, and there will be additional messages there for you. But right now, whatever's going on in your life, it will reach resolution. You will overcome what you're going through, or this kind of conflict with another or within yourself. Connect to your grandmother energy. Again, it could be someone that you knew or you didn't know, and I'm hearing that they're quite far back. So it could be like great grandmother, or like great grandmother. So it's going quite far back, this grandmother that wants to give you some sort of guidance or advice or connect to you in some sort of a way. It's very important, if you have clicked on this reading, to do that, because there's a very important message that she wishes to give to you. She is one of your guides, she's one of your connectors, and you are safe, okay? Also, the lion represents masculine energy, which is, and we can both, masculine and feminines can both hold masculine and feminine energy, okay? So the lion is all about strength and versatility and going after its prey and being the leader of a pack, and you know, being the mother or father figure. So for some of you, you could have children, and I'm hearing that you're doing a good job. Or if you want to have children with motherwort, if you're looking into IVF, yes, it will be successful. If you are having fertility problems, look into going to a naturopath and they can help with that, okay? And then here we have what looks to be a maiden holding some sort of energy within her hands. So I'm hearing you have the power within your hands to change this situation. Whatever the situation is for you, you hold the power. You can change course, you can change it, you can resolve it. You are the key. You hold the power, you have the energy within your hands. For some of you, you could be writers. You could use your hands for your work. There's something to do with your hands. You could even be healers yourself. It might be an untapped gift. And I just heard the dog bark in the background, so that's a very important message. So it says, the light that you are seeking is already within you. Follow those things that bring peace to your soul. Yeah, follow what brings you peace. Follow what brings you light. Follow what makes you feel good. Yeah, the light you are seeking is already within you. You already have this strength. You already are this strength. You already are the mother maiden crone. You're the embodiment of it. You just need to believe it. You just need to believe in yourself right now and know that everything is working out in divine order in your favour. I'm also hearing you can trust yourself. You can trust what you're receiving psychically, and you can trust yourself. You might think you can't trust yourself, or you can't trust your gifts, or you have no gifts. You do have gifts, you do have talents, and you do know what you're talking about, and you have your own mind, and you know what you want. So go get it. You hold the power. You are the power. So allow yourself to believe that. Healing's very key for this group. So getting a healing done or becoming a healer. Maybe you want to look into getting certified as a Reiki practitioner or some sort of healing modality. I would say read up on that, look into that, find someone qualified. I'm a Reiki practitioner, but I'm not a Reiki teacher, so I can't teach it. I can only help people, assist them on their healing journey. But yeah, or of course you might need to go for a couple of healings yourself, and this could help you to reach this positive resolution within yourself. There is also reconciliation within this group, reconciliation with family, I'm hearing. It could also be reconciliation of like lost parts of yourself. It could just be a loved one. I'm not so much getting relationship like romance. It seems more like family or someone you deem as your family. Also working with the colour pink. Pink is the colour of the heart chakra. It's also a very peaceful, harmonious colour. So wearing the colour pink or painting with the colour pink or just working with the colour, visualising the colour pink. Visualise a pink aura around yourself when you want to feel loving thoughts, when you want to feel at peace. It will also help to cleanse your energy and connect you back to your heart space. Okay guys, I'm going to leave your reading here. Please let me know if this resonates or made any sense in the comment section. It really does help me out. It helps me to keep going. It helps my channel. And if you would like a personal reading with me or any of my other services, I will link everything down in the comment section. If you'd like to leave me a donation as a gift, I will also put that in the description and comment section. And yeah, please like, share and subscribe and share this with anyone you think it might help. Yeah, and have a beautiful, lovely, blessed day guys. Bye bye.